Welcome. This is one of many lessons we are going to have on articles and other words such as some, few, and many, and how to use them properly in your writing. Countable or nouns can be countable or uncountable, as you know. A singular countable noun will use the article a or an. This is review. I know you know this. A countable noun can be used with numbers. So, for example, I can say 1 orange, 2 oranges, 20 oranges. A countable noun can be singular or plural, like I just said. So I could have 1 dog or 15 dogs. A singular countable noun uses a or an, depending on whether or not it starts with a vowel. So, for example, Alice read a book over the summer. So my countable noun is book. It's singular, so I use the article a. Alice listened to a music while she read. No, this is incorrect. Music is not a countable noun. I can't talk about 1 music, 2 music, 3 music. No. So it does not require an article. Plural, countable, and uncountable nouns. In addition to using articles sometimes, you can use other words such as some or any. So, for example, you can use some or any with singular or plural countable nouns. Now, it doesn't really make sense to talk about singular or plural. I'm sorry. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. So it's the uncountable nouns that are just really nothing because they're not countable. But I'm sorry. Countable nouns can be singular, only one, or plural. And you can use additional words, some or any, in addition to the article a or an. So, for example, her students need some computers. Don't you have any computers for your class? All right. Now, additionally, plural countable nouns, you can also use the words many or few. So if they're plural and countable, like say dogs, you can say, oh, there are many dogs outside, or there are few dogs who like beer. I don't know. All right. Here's an example. Would you like to take a few sandwiches for your trip? My countable noun, which is plural, is the word sandwiches. I can take a few of them, and it's not a problem. In the next sentence, my countable noun is visitors. There are not too many visitors at the museum today. Or you could say there are few visitors at the museum today. Either one. This is where writing becomes a bit creative. Uncountable nouns use much or little. We do not have much time left. Time is my uncountable noun. The recipe calls for a little milk. Milk is uncountable, so I can use little. All right, here's a summary briefly of what you really need to know. If you notice the diagonal that begins from the upper left down to the lower right, there's really not much here. A singular countable noun uses a or an. And there's no such thing as a uncountable plural, so you don't have to worry about it. What you really have to focus on are uncountable nouns in general, and then countable plural, okay? So there's no article, no a or an or the with these, but you can use other words such as some, any, many, or few. So it's this diagonal here from the upper right to the lower left that is going to provide you with a lot of extra points if you can get them correct. All right, here's some practice. There is a blood on your shirt. No. Do you know why? Blood is countable. No article. There is some blood on your shirt. Yes. Uncountable blood can use some. Do you have a $5 bill? Yes, this is correct. A $5 bill is a piece of currency. It's a specific bill we have in American currency. You can have 1 of them or 50 of them. It's countable, so I use the article a. Do you have a money? It's not correct. Do you know why? What kind of noun is money? Right, it's uncountable, so no article. Do you want an apricot? Yes. Apricot is a countable noun. It begins with a vowel, so I use an. Do you want any apricots? Correct. It's a plural countable noun. I can use any. They like to eat a meat. No. Meat is not a countable noun. They like to eat meat. Yes. Okay, so that's a little bit to begin our several lessons on articles and how to use them properly. I'll see you next time.